Yeah, we gotta get me ready. Just take it out and then get back. Yes, hello, everybody. Reese Cup should be coming in a couple of minutes. Oh, I forgot I got one call from the shade of it all. Yes.
You don't want us to be on the
What you mean?
on Facebook.
Yeah. Use this one for you. So. Hey, everybody.
Hey.
I feel today.
Why?
First of all, I went in the store, right? When I went to the store this morning,
Mm-hmm.
the store was like, I just went to the gas station, right?
Yeah.
Somebody told me I looked tired. Oh, I went to the gas station down the street, right? He said, everything okay? You look tired.
You do. You look like you need a rest. I know I'm tired. I've been sleeping, child. I've been sleeping.
It was like the real. I was. He was like, you look like you're tired. Like he's looking at me like you look like you're going through.
You had to wake me up. Just
I
be
know.
going live this morning. I was like, oh God, yeah.
I know. I know it's a lot of people out there.
No, but you know what my problem is? I be staying up for whatever reason. I have insomnia. And it's the dialysis. It gives me insomnia sometimes. So I've been up to like 2 and 3 in the morning.
Child, I was drunk.
And then I go to
Over
sleep.
that one little glass of Hennessy I had last night.
No, and then I go to sleep and like I woke up at 5 o'clock this morning. And then I'll stay up, watch TV for like an hour and then fall asleep. And then wake back up. And then go back to sleep.
Not me.
So that's why
I'll be sleeping through the night. I get up at I got a clockwork now. I get up at 7:30. No later than 8 o'clock.
That's what. And see, you train the cats to want to eat at that time, and then bitches be carrying.
Oh yeah, they be carrying.
Like this morning, I don't know what made you think that you was gonna lay there and they wasn't gonna.
I had got up and went.
When they came in the room and meowed.
Wait a minute. I had got up and went in the kitchen. They followed me in the kitchen, and I didn't. Whenever they saw that I was going out of the kitchen and not giving them their food, they looked at me like, "Oh no,
they came. I heard them.
They was like, "Oh, you won't." They was like,
something went crash.
Jack's like, he came behind my heels like, "Air, air," and he went, "Air." I said, "You know what? Goddamn time.
You know that you need to feed us."
Yeah.
Hey, 3 people in the bushes.
They be carrying, child. Them cats be really doing shows, and then they all night. They be jumping. They be grabbing your.
No, they was good. Well, they was good up until I went to sleep. Like everything after that, I don't know what they was doing. But
that damn Jacks.
Jacks came while I was awake.
Jacks.
He came while I was awake, and I paid him.
No, but I'm telling you, he is the culprit. If there's something sinister going on, Jacks has something to do with it. He has something to do with Joseph, that damn cat. Ooh. He wake you up in the middle of the night. You don't see how he be sitting on your chest.
Mm-hmm.
Like, he's supposed to sit there.
What you know about them?
What? Oh,
you. That was your email, huh?
The child, that ain't my email, child. The way they got that from.
That was your email. I got the same email.
Well, I don't know what that's all about.
You trying to pledge?
You know I ain't about that life.
Look, I got it again. You got it again.
I'm not about that life.
Yeah.
Well, you can have that snack right on your own.
That's what you know about that. We gonna join together as a couple.
Child, you ain't put no damn bleach on me. Child, please.
We gonna join together as a couple.
No, we ain't gonna join together as no damn couple.
Be part of the lemon community.
We're not doing that. We're not doing that.
Why not?
Cause
I'm ready.
we just not doing that.
Thank you, little song.
Oh.
Hey, the one person on Facebook in the bushes.
Hey, what's going on Facebook?
Hey, the 3 people on YouTube in the bushes.
Come on out the bushes and stuff. Being
Well,
sneaky,
we might as well go ahead and get
trying to be
started.
sneaky and trying to be messy.
We might as well go ahead and get started.
Yeah, we can get started if you want to.
Let's go.
You want me to play the commercial? I think I should play the commercial.
Go ahead. Let's go after that.
Okay, I will play the commercial and here it goes.
Hi guys, it's me, His Majesty. Welcome to the channel and welcome to the show. Please, by all means, hit that like button as you come in and also make sure you hit the subscribe button as well. And if you want to become a member, please hit the join button. If you do not see the join button, it will be in the description box of this video and all of our videos as well. We'd like to thank you for joining us today, and we hope that you continue to join us. With that being said, walk in love, peace, sunshine, and happiness, and always remember, it's Team McRae all damn day.
All right. Hey, where we at? Oh, wait a minute. We covered up, child. Maybe here we go. Hey.
Hey.
Oh, I do look like I'm tired, child.
You do.
Oh, like very well rested or something, child. I put a little bit of makeup on.
You look dead.
Do I? The shade.
Ooh,
That's why I got this
child.
thing on my head.
Hey, Monte. Your birthday tomorrow, Monte.
Yes.
See, I know a lot that you don't know that I know that I know.
See, yes. That's all right. It's Sagittarius season. It's Sagittarius season. Yes. Prince Monte's birthday is tomorrow. So we're going to celebrate. We're going to have a celebrate.
We're going to have a celebrate if Monte is here in the morning or at night.
Yes, we're going to have a celebrate.
Whenever he here, we're going to have a celebrate.
Yeah, maybe we can get Monte to come on up. You know, click the link. Or song.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. But Joseph, I'm really not tired.
You look like if you lay down, you go right to sleep.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, God, it's that bad, child. Maybe I just need to just lay on down, honey. Or then again, honey, it may not be the time to lay down if you're looking very that.
Because you might
not get up, girl.
Child.
We
Where
might
the
not
people
get
at
up
today? Where the people at today? I mean, it's Friday.
Oh, wait a minute, Joseph. Don't you know it's Friday? Do you know what that means?
They got paid.
This is Brain Damage Day. Everybody, let me tell you something. Everybody get brain damage on Friday. You forget about everything else but you get.
Okay.
Okay?
My mistake.
After you done paid all your bills, you got your little coin left over.
We don't be having.
Gonna put a little smidgen away.
After we pay our bills, we got $5 left.
Well, I'm telling you what the regular people do. You know, they get paid, they pay their little bills, then they got a little left over, a little coin left over, a little smidgen. They take a little smidgen and put it over here in the bank. And then the other half, they do, they got a little grocery and thing.
Well, happy Friday, yeah.
And then the rest is to go to the club. They get one drink.
Well, I'm sure Monte going to the club tonight and tomorrow. Celebrate.
Oh, yeah, I know he going to the club.
Because it's going to be a celebrate.
Yes, it's going to be a celebrate. Is you going to the club tonight, Monte? Because we know Monte don't play. You know you're going to the club.
Child, you're 2 years old. When I was your age, I was going to the club.
Okay.
I was celebrating
it. You hear me? I was sipping
Hey,
it.
Miss Louise, how you doing today?
Ooh, Joseph, don't you miss them days? When you was
Yes,
dipping it
when
and
I
doing
was
it?
dipping and doing it.
Oh, my God. I was a snack. I was just a snack. The boys they was just all over this. They just couldn't get they couldn't get a whole lot. They couldn't get enough of me. I was like a monster compared to what I used to like when I was young. I was like a monster.
Well, I still look like a beauty.
Compared to what I used to look like. I was a young, tender honey. I was a tender. And had muscles and all that. I'm doing what have you. I was a child.
You sleepy, Miss Lois? I know I'm sleepy. I ain't even gonna pretend like I'm not child. When I get
Straight
up
men
live,
work was trying
I'm gonna
to
lay
take
my ass
this
back
out.
down. I ain't even gonna lie. I'm gonna lay right back down. Sure.
Look at me now.
He'll lay down with me and have a nap.
This is bony as hell, skinny ass bitch.
Yes, skinny ass bitch.
That's all I am.
As soon as you grabbing me, scream. I'm not
Good
done.
shot, because that hurt. Don't be grabbing on me like that. That's
Yes,
elder
I'm
abuse.
sleepy.
That's
I ain't
elder
gonna
abuse.
lie.
You know that's elder abuse. You know that, right? Y'all, he be getting,
You know what?
He got all up in my face yesterday. Y'all should have seen. He was up in my face like this.
I have to applaud Monte because, honey, he is very well thought out. He was like, I'm going to the club December 10th. Honey, he got everything mapped out.
Okay. Why December 10th?
Because that's how Monte is. He just mapped everything out.
Oh, okay.
He
Okay,
just
so
mapped
he's saving
everything
up
out.
the seasonings and all that stuff, so he can just when he go out, he can just do it.
Dip it and do it.
Oh, child, I ain't dipped it and done it since. Ooh, I think the last time I went out dipping it and doing it, I was about 35.
Oh,
No,
no.
36. I was 36.
No, I dipped it and did it in my 40s.
No, not me.
I did.
Every once in a blue moon, I did it. It was very, okay, let's go home, period. Cool.
I did it maybe 45, 46. 45, 46.
I was like,
well,
and then it just came a time.
It depends on what you mean dipping and doing.
Yeah. And then I moved to the South. And in the South, they got little holes in the wall, Joseph, that be having.
Monte, when your birthday tomorrow, you should have had your outfit by now. Your hair is done. But your outfit should have been already had when your birthday is tomorrow.
I'm trying to put mine together out of clothes that I already got. It's going to be sickening. Watch. I am trying to put it together with little clothes. Excuse me.
So y'all, today we gonna talk about something today, y'all.
Oh, you talking about that picture that's on the thumbnail?
Yes. Now I know y'all, those of y'all that are here don't feel this way.
Wait. Let me put the picture up.
But I just want y'all to see this. And please, bush people, come out of the bushes, because I really want to know what y'all feel about this. You shrunk it, Trent.
Yeah, you want me that large?
We'll blow it up. I want them to be able to see it largely.
Like this. Okay.
Well, that's as big as they're going to see it. Because it won't get bigger.
Yeah, it'll be on their screen big. So.
But y'all see that little picture of that little boy in that little stainless steel fake kitchen, pretending to cook. The little lights are on, little cute little backsplash on a little cooking set. It's not a Barbie cooking set. It's not a Bratz cooking set. It's just a stainless steel cooking set. Right?
Right.
I mean, that's what it looks like to me. That's what it's supposed to emulate, a stainless steel kitchen, correct?
Right.
And he got his little red bowl over there with his little utensils, a little sink, little backsplash behind the sink, little stove that light up, little microwave on top, little refrigerator, little cabinet, whatever that is right there. See, bring it in close. Let the people see it. Little measuring cups. Little,
I like
it's not Barbie.
Right.
It's not Bratz.
No.
It's not Rainbow Bright. It's not.
You know what it is?
It's not none of those things.
It's a little boy
Cooking
in the kitchen. That's it.
Exactly. Please tell me how this picture went viral. Because our people decided to make this a whole gay situation. This little boy cooking in the kitchen.
Why?
A kitchen that's a stainless steel and black kitchen that ain't resembling nothing of a girl.
Hold on. You know the percentage of male cooks in the world. Hold on. Do you know the percentage?
But I want to know how.
Listen, I'm saying this to make a point. Do you know what percentage of men are cooks in the world?
No, I get what you're saying, but
it's
I want you to hold that. I want you to hold it.
Okay.
What I want you to do is I want all y'all to look at this picture, and in your mind, I need in the comment section, I need y'all to tell me how this is gay. That's the first thing I need. How is this gay? It's just a stainless steel kitchen. It looks like an upgraded kitchen that most of us is going to upgrade our kitchen to. You can put us back on the screen. That we going to upgrade our kitchen to when we get rid of the little white appliances. So what I need to know is, how is this picture gay? And how is this going to turn this little boy gay? Because black people will find a reason. And I'm saying black people because ain't no white people commented, no Latino people commented, no Asian people commented, no Indian people commented. It was only black people.
Commented about what?
That he's going to be gay. Why would you give your son that he's going to grow up gay? This is so gay. But if he had on a pair of Timberlands and a motherfucking blunt and a gun, these dumb motherfuckers would be okay with it. So I guess G. Garvin is gay. Because he's a chef in real life. Because all those other races that didn't comment on it, guess what they would have done? They would encourage their sons. They would teach their sons how to really cook if they plan how to cook, and encourage them to open a restaurant. See, that's why we don't have shit, because everything is motherfucking gay to you motherfuckers. Everything is fucking gay except running around in the fucking hood shooting each other the fuck up. This is what pisses me off. When I saw that, I was like, are you kidding me? I heard about the picture, so I'm like, okay, well, he must be on a little bar. I mean, in my mind, I'm like, it's pink and purple. And then I see this stainless steel set. I'm like, wait a minute, how is that gay? If that little boy want to become a chef, what the fuck is the problem? Black people are the dumbest motherfuckers walking on the face of this motherfucking earth.
But you can't say everybody.
No, not all. And I never said all. Because there are plenty of black women that was like, well, maybe he want to be a chef. Well, men are better chefs than women anyway. And, there was a lot of positive comments, but the negative ones outweighed the positive ones, because it was all them ghetto hood rat bitches and niggas that always want to scream it's gay. Oh, they trying to change this. See, it's that gay agenda, blah, blah, blah. Gay agenda because a man want to be a chef. Wait. That's why you dumb motherfuckers can't take care of yourself, and you be looking for women to cook for your motherfucking ass because you think it's fucking gay to cook because you're fucking stupid. I can't. When I saw the picture, because I heard about it.
I'm going to say this.
I can't.
Let me say this. I think people, I figured it out why people make negative comments about things like that. And number one is because most of those people that make them comments, they have a godlike complex.
But how
hold on.
That picture shouldn't have went viral unless it's just been a picture somebody posted.
I know. Hold on. But most people in this world, unfortunately, some people in this world have this God complex where they feel like they can direct what their children are going to be and stuff like that. And they don't understand that something like that has absolutely no effect on what a child is going to be, number one.
But what is wrong?
Hold on, let me
with a little boy wanting to be a chef?
No, there's nothing wrong with wanting to be a chef.
How is that gay?
It's not.
It's
not. It's like I was about to say.
No, go ahead.
The percentage of
no, that's why I wanted you to say that.
Male cooks in the worldwide, the gender is male. There's not that many female chefs. There's not that many female cooks. There's not as many female cooks and female chefs. The men dominate that industry. So, I mean, what's the big deal? All those men aren't gay.
I can't.
It's you know what it is. It's the ignorance of a certain people. It is some for the most part. It's the ignorance of a certain
Say black,
type of black.
because they were the only ones with negative comments on it.
Type of black person.
Well, yeah.
Certain type. Of
Educated black people don't think that. Well,
yeah.
No, I'm not gonna say that because I'm sure I'm not gonna say all of them.
Ignorance
and
is
educated.
ignorance.
I'm not gonna say
no. Ignorance is ignorance. It's the ignorance of these people to think something like that, to fathom something like that. Would turn a child gay because they're playing with a kitchen set. First of all, let me put the visual.
There was nothing feminine about the kitchen set.
I'm gonna put your picture back up because I want people to see this. Hold on.
It would have been different if his parents brought him a Barbie kitchen set, or some little feminine pink and purple kitchen set, or something like that. Then I could see people being in the upper, oh, why you give your son this? Even then, it's still not going to make him gay. But look, what's feminine about that?
Yeah, it's like it's on the contrary. It's very masculine looking.
Right.
It looks like a kitchen that a little boy would play.
Exactly.
It doesn't look like a kitchen that like a little girl would play because you don't see no flowers, you don't see no pink and stuff like that. And not to say that's against any
even if it was pink and purple, big deal,
or female, but this looks like a kitchen that a little boy would play in.
Exactly.
Yeah. So I mean, I don't.
It looked like the kitchen half of y'all have in your kitchen.
Shit.
A stainless steel kitchen.
You showing him how to clean up and stuff. Look at his little kitchen. Is
got
nice
cute little
clean.
Backsplash.
Yes, he got all his little
sink
stuff
is
at
clean.
the top of the
His
refrigerator.
little dishes is clean.
Did you catch the top of the refrigerator?
Yes, his little wood spoon.
Very that.
Measuring cup.
I mean, what's the problem?
Stupid.
What's the problem? I don't see no problem.
Little refrigerator got an ice machine, you know.
It's like a little boy kitchen.
Yes, I want some ice from the ice machine so I can eat it.
He got a little light on under the stove. You see the oven.
He even got on black and silver.
Yes, he's giving very Martell's effect.
Match my kitchen.
Very Martell's effect. Yes. Mm-hmm. He's giving you little boy playing in the kitchen.
When I saw it,
that don't look like even the way he's standing and everything. It just reeks of cute little boy.
Cute little boy. He ain't standing there with no pink apron on. He ain't got his.
Yeah, we can't say.
Even if he did, big deal.
But we can't say this out of this picture. You can't say nothing about this picture being gay. Now, I don't know how many women in this or men in this chat that have children, but you want your child to grow up to not be able to cook. That's why half your little young ladies can't get no damn man because they don't know how to cook. That's why some of these men, they don't get no damn ladies because they don't know how to cook. So what's the problem? I've been cooking ever since this ain't about me. This ain't about me. But
no, I read a comment where a woman said, please, I taught my sons how to cook. When they were old enough to use the microwave, I showed them how to use the microwave. When they were old enough to use the oven, I showed them how to use the oven. That's what you should do.
Joseph,
why would you want to be a man that can't cook for yourself?
Right.
That's why y'all sitting around dying, eating fucking oodles and noodles all the goddamn time, because you can't cook shit.
And wrap snacks and things.
Grown ass 50-year-old men eating motherfucking Hot Pockets and shit. Because you can't motherfucking cook. And when you do cook some motherfucking rice, it's hard as motherfucking rock. Child pie. And then you want to cook for people and take them to Denny's, honey. Where they do that at? Because you can't motherfucking cook. And they get.
Joseph, you ain't right.
I'm just saying.
Wait a minute. Here's the thing with me. I don't understand how people don't know how to cook.
Because it's
like some people have told me, they feel like, Tramel, I'm telling you, I only know how to cook two things. I only know how to cook two things. Chicken and rice and sketty. Chicken and rice and sketty. Well, how you cook chicken and rice? Take chicken and put it in some water and turn the water on. That's it.
And put the rice in.
Then put the rice in. How you make sketty? That's they don't call it spaghetti. They call it sketty, honey. Right. And sketty got mixed vegetables in it sometimes.
Oh no.
Sometimes my sister used to put carrots in hers for the churn because her churn would eat no vegetables. So she would put them in the sketty.
That's one.
And she would put them in the sketty, child. But child, I've been cooking ever since I was like 8 years old. We had to cook for ourselves. My father was a police officer. My mother was a nurse. So they was never home during the day. When we got home from school, they went to work. And so we had to learn how to cook for ourselves. I don't know about nobody else. But
you want to eat bologna sandwiches for the rest of your life that you sit there thinking cooking is gay.
Right.
But I was just amazed. Like I saw people posting about this picture. And I didn't know that I didn't go looking for the picture because I was like, ain't nobody gonna need to go back to YouTube.
I don't get the connection.
I didn't go looking for the picture because the reaction that I'm having right now, I didn't want to have, or I didn't want to see something that would have pissed me off for real, like if it was a real girly, feminine picture, which is still nothing wrong with it. But when I saw the picture, somebody posted it and they was like, I can't believe this got y'all in the uproar. I sat there for a second and said, are you kidding me? And I'm looking at the comments from the original, from whoever posted the original picture. And I'm reading the comments and I'm just like getting enraged as I'm going down.
This thing is really
reading them. And I'm like, because it's fucking stupid.
It is stupid.
It's stupid. Everything, like the other day when you was like, you tired of educating people about gay people.
Yeah.
I feel the same way. I'm tired of everything is gay. Everything is fucking gay. Everything is gay.
Yeah.
Everything a little boy do that's outside of wearing Timbs, carrying a gun, and smoking a fucking blunt is gay to black people. It's fucking stupid.
Well,
we the only race of man that gotta do that. Every other man in this world, he can look any way he want to look. He can wear whatever he want to wear. He can act however he want to act, but not black men. If we ain't a thug, we are homo. If we ain't a thug, we gay. If we ain't walking around with our pants under our ass, and those are the gay ones, because you giving gay boys all that ass to look at, and half of y'all got shitty panties. So don't nobody want to look at it no way because your mamas ain't teaching you how to wipe your nasty asses. But then again, some of y'all say wiping your ass is gay. So that makes sense in the intro.
Most masculine men that I know, like straight men that I know, you know what they use to wipe their ass?
Baby wipes.
Baby wipes.
Like a homo.
They carry them in their bag. Baby wipes. Men use like masculine.
And ain't nothing wrong with it.
There's nothing wrong with it.
It's
I'm
just
not saying that to say
but
I'm
black
just saying
people
that.
will find something wrong with it. They will find a reason to turn it into, oh, he's gay. He's gay because he used baby wipes to wipe his ass. Bitch, how about you use a baby wipe to wipe your cooch? How about that? Because your cooch is smelling like the ocean today, girl.
First of all, people need to stop associating us with our sexuality. They need to stop doing. Y'all need to stop doing that. Stop associating us by our sexuality because that ain't none of your business.
What do they mean?
Hold on, let me finish. Stop associating us with our sexuality, like, because when you take that out the element, you're gonna look at me as who I am. Period. Whatever that is. But y'all trust me when I tell you, the homosexuality is not based on a child playing with a kitchen set.
What you watch on TV.
What you see on TV. It's not based on all it. Listen, it's not. It's just not.
Don't you think?
It's not a choice. Hold on, Joseph. It's not a choice. It's just not a choice. It's not what y'all think it is. Y'all keep on saying, that it's a choice and it's a lifestyle and stuff like that. Hold on, Joseph. Y'all keep on saying it's a choice, it's a lifestyle and stuff like that. You're generalizing, parts of our lives and stuff like that. So I think if you start to think in a different sense, and this is what it's going to take, Joseph, for Black America, those that have a problem with us being who we are. And, they're gonna have to stop associating us with our sexuality.
Y'all know Trinella's the rational one and the radical one, okay?
Well, I try to make
and
sense.
I'm gonna call
stuff.
y'all stupid till the day I die.
No,
y'all
no,
are so stupid. If television turned you gay, don't you think it would have the opposite effect on me and turn me straight? Don't you think it would have had the opposite effect with all I saw on TV growing up with straight people? But
see,
y'all don't think about that. Y'all just see gay people. Oh, my child is going to turn gay because they see gay people. Well, honey, I didn't see gay people on TV when I was growing up. I saw straight people. That still didn't stop me, honey. Y'all are so stupid. Y'all are so one-sided and one way. Like, if it works one way, it has to work the other way. Y'all are so stupid. And I can't stand stupid people. Trumel will tell you one thing I can't stand is a dummy. I can't stand stupid people. And like, this is just the stupidest thing I've ever heard in my life.
It is stupid.
Like, y'all will take anything and make it into something gay. Y'all make it into something gay, child. It don't even be gay. And y'all turn it into something gay.
Paranoid. They're paranoid.
Like, come on.
I don't know why y'all paranoid.
Fuck you paranoid for.
You know,
live in your little world. Ain't nobody coming in your ghetto upset it, honey. Don't nobody want to be there no way but y'all. So, like, come on, get real.
This is what I say about
Oh, I'm so mad.
This is what I say about people. That
y'all got me mad. I'm mad.
But this is what you got to say, Joseph. Tell me. This is what you got to say about people that have this homophobic way of thinking. No, see, listen. I do try to be rational all the time because I know how it gets when I'm out of control, like you right now.
I'm not out of control.
No, I know how it feels to be passionate about something. You're trying to make it make sense for people, and so for me, you just really, it's the energy.
No, it bothers me. Why I'm so passionate and why it bothers me.
Everybody that think
it bothers me so much. I don't care about the stupid people, and I'm being for real. My heart, because I was that little black boy, goes out to the little black boys that don't want to be a thug, that don't want to look like I look in this picture in the back, that don't want to walk around toting a gun, that don't want to walk around fighting every damn day, that want to go get an education, that want to do something different with their lives, that want to succeed in life, but they can't because y'all so busy taunting them and telling them what kind of man they have to fucking be to be a man. That's the part that pisses me off.
Yeah.
Because these little boys don't have a chance. From the minute they were born, they don't have a chance because it's always embedded in us how we have to be as a black man, which is only one way, a thug. A black man can't be nothing else but a thug. Because if he's anything other than a thug, don't nobody want to be bothered.
Well, I think
now, when middle-class black people or black people that really got some money, they're not stupid to teach their sons to be thugs because they know better. They know. They want their sons to be CEOs of companies. They want their sons to get an education.
Yeah.
But guess what? Unfortunately, those boys mix in with the ones that were taught to be a thug.
Yeah.
And for whatever reason, because I know somebody like that, they want a house on a hill, humongous house on a hill, but he want to be a thug. He don't have to be. Parents paid for the college education and everything. Refused to go because he want to be a thug. Because that's the life to live. Because see, that was embedded in him from the boys he hung out with. Because that was embedded in them. I used to talk to him and tell him, bro, you don't like. I took him home one day because we used to work together, and like I damn near passed out when I saw this mansion on the hill. I was like, huh, what? You live here? Like in my mind, bitch, I'd never come down off the hill. Never. And I'm like, I said, you look like this? I mean, he looked dirty and uncapped, hair a mess. And I'm sitting there like, ain't no way in hell. I'm seeing this shit. Like, honestly, I thought I was going to drive him to some little raggedy part of town. I ain't even going to lie. I didn't even know that these houses on these rolling hills even existed in the back of where he lived. And when I pulled up, I said, wait a minute, bitch. He had a motherfucking winding driveway. I was like,
The gas
What is
station
wrong with
set
you?
it on you.
I did. I did. I said, what is wrong with you? He said, what do you mean? I said, you live like this and you want to live like that? The fuck is wrong with you?
Oh, he didn't like living like that?
No, he wanted to be poor and live in the
Wow.
ghetto and sit up working at Target.
Well,
But
a
he
lot of
didn't
rich
have
people
to.
be wanting to be poor.
No, he didn't have to. All he had to do was go to college. And his parents would have gave him whatever he wanted. But he refused. He'd rather work at Target for
You think he
$9
went back to
an hour.
school?
No, he didn't. I followed him on Snapchat.
And he still ain't go to school?
And he wanted to live the thug life. But I don't get it.
Child,
It wouldn't be
bye.
me. Not with that
Child.
house, honey.
Child, bye.
I'm like, his parents won't buy him a car. They already told him, you go to school, we'll buy you a car, we'll do this, we'll do that. La, 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 la.
And he wouldn't go to school.
No, he want to work at Target.
Child,
Well, he don't work at Target no more, but he at the time I knew him, he wanted to work at Target for $9 an hour instead of going to college and having a free car and living in a lavish, lush house with a dog and a cat.
Not me.
Like he was living the life. And I'm gagging. I was gagging. I really was, because I thought I was taking him to some little old shack.
But that's the
norm for
That's the
men that
stigma.
don't have black men that don't have to be that way because they think they. I'm like looking at him like, but you wear your pants hanging off your ass. I was so lost and confused. I was.
And you know what the sad part is that most of black men are so intelligent.
Honey, let me tell you something. Black men in the hood run businesses.
Yes.
You can say what you want. They are running a business, a whole business. They have people working for them.
Some of them running an empire. Huh?
Right. They have people working for them. They keep account. They're an accountant. They
got their shit like they know.
They know what they doing. And it's just wasting.
And they're taking it and using it on something
wasting it. Because I'm sure somebody told them, running your own business, that's gay.
You think somebody told them that?
Some stupid idiot in the hood told them that.
But you know, we can
Just
be thankful. We can be thankful for the fact that each new generation that comes after the next.
Is that a comment on Facebook?
I don't know.
It didn't come up on my phone.
It'll come
Did
up.
it come up on your phone?
I don't know. I ain't been looking at it.
No.
It'll come up. But one thing we can
Facebook.
listen. One thing we can be thankful about is that each generation that comes after the next is a little less racist in a sense, because that's all a part of the racism, you know, of the way people treat us. You know,
it's the toxic masculinity.
The toxic masculinity is really starting to go in the trash. I kid you not. Because
I hope so.
It is. I think it's going in the trash. Like I said, I see a day that where being gay is not going to be an issue. It's just going to be a part of life. That's it. People need to just accept it. Ain't going nowhere. Being gay ain't going nowhere. It's gonna always be gay men and women on the planet, honey. Y'all can't demolish all the girls, honey, because you don't know who all the girls are. Yes, some girls are Decepticons, honey. You know what a Decepticon is, honey? It's the bitch, honey, that she's a truck first and then she turns into something else, child. Decepticon. Ain't nobody got no time. That picture don't look. That little boy do not look gay in that picture, and he do not look like, you know, that this is an influence, a gay influence. It does not read that. I don't know where these people be thinking. I don't know where their heads be at, child, but it just really just that. It didn't connect for me. I was like, for real. When you said that, I was like, for real, because I saw the picture when you sent it to me yesterday. I was like, for real. You look out, I was like, oh, child. Don't tell me what's getting ready to happen with this girl. You know, don't tell me what's getting ready to happen with this picture. And just what I thought it would be. It's always like I don't know. It's typical to. It's it's like typical in the norm now to just like either poke fun or ridicule or harass a certain type of people. You know what I'm saying?
But how can you say that's gay? Like, it would
You
never
can. You can.
make sense to me.
If somebody can make that make sense to me, child, I will be so interested in knowing what their philosophy is.
There are so many other ways that,
Like, what's your philosophy on that picture?
I'm telling you, I didn't go looking for it because in my mind, honestly, I thought it was gonna be like a pink and purple kitchen set, or he was gonna have on like a little apron, or I thought it was gonna be something. And then there's nothing wrong with that. If he would have had on the apron and it would have been a Barbie kitchen, it would have been nothing wrong with it.
Right.
Nothing at all. So, but in my mind, I'm like, okay, that's what it is. I didn't go looking for it because I didn't want to feel the way that I'm feeling. And I really
It was a cute
words.
boy. Like, oh, we allowed to say cute boy.
No, but what I'm saying is I would have been even more angry if it was even more of a feminine
like
picture.
My little nephew.
Because
you like my little great nephew.
There's nothing wrong. There would have been nothing wrong with it if he was in a Barbie kitchen and he had on a pink apron or whatever. It would have been nothing wrong with it. But when I saw that picture, and I'm like,
but my nephews grew up playing with their sister's toys too.
This is totally masculine.
Them ain't gay.
I'm confused. I was so confused.
I was around
when
my
I saw the
nephews
picture
all my life, and they knew I was gay. I didn't get none of them gay.
I was so confused when I saw the picture.
But Joseph, you know I got a whole bunch of nephews shot.
And I play with my sister's toys. I play with my cousin's toys.
Listen,
they play with my toys.
Let me tell y'all something. Y'all gonna gag at this. I got a whole slew of nephews. Not a one. Not a one. And y'all think I'm spicy now? Oh, I was a spicy little meatball back when I was younger, young, tender. As spicy as I was, ain't none of my nephews or any of them, none of them are gay. Matter of fact, I think the past generation in my family, nobody's gay.
But the key is,
and they were all around me, and that's what I'm saying. People think that certain things are gay. Being gay is influenced by things, and that's not what it is. Being gay is who
you are born the way you
it's
are.
Who you are.
And one day, you people will realize
it's who
that
you are. You can't. I don't
one
care.
Day,
you can get married, men, women. You can get married and have a traditional life, married life, and all that stuff. But it don't change nothing. People think that that's because people associate being gay with sex, and instead of associating with just two people. You know what I'm saying? And so when they do that, they generalize. It's generalized in one place. The first thing they think of is, oh, these two men having sex. Period. And that thinking really needs to change.
It has nothing to do with that.
What do you mean?
Me being gay has nothing to do with sex.
It doesn't.
Because if you think what make you straight is because you like having sex with men and women, you are sadly mistaken.
You're sadly misguided. Yeah, it's more than that. It's just your chemistry, what makes you up, who you are. It's what makes you up. Yeah. It's not a choice. It's child. All the shit that I've been through in my life, honey. I could have had some fillers by now.
Y'all keep saying God don't make mistakes and God didn't do that.
Well, I just said.
Well, I want to know is who gave them the direct connection to God for him to tell them what his plan was for my life. That's what I want to know. That's what I'm gonna need one of you little quote unquote Christians to tell me. What connection you got to God that he told you
Christians now, child,
what was good best for my motherfucking life? Because y'all all seem to know what y'all need seem to know what's best for all the gays, honey. And I want to know how God seems to tell y'all what's best for our life. I'm just saying. But they don't have a clue for their own life.
Yeah.
They don't have a clue for their own life, but they know what's right for the gays, honey. God don't want you to be. How you know, honey? We came in your room and told you to come and tell me that. Did he tell you that last night?
Wait a minute. He came in your room and told you that.
Yeah.
What you mean?
He master.
Why?
Because how they gonna tell you what you're supposed to be? God said you're not supposed to be gay.
You are really in your feelings about this.
I am, because I'm sick of these motherfuckers. I'm sick of all of them.
Side note, I get it.
Yeah.
When you're passionate.
Yes,
I
yes. See, mm-hmm.
get it. And now I see it.
Mm-hmm. It's the same thing.
Yes, this is where that.
I just can't. I just, it's too much. That pisses me off. I've been harassed all my life.
I'm not me.
All my life, I have been harassed by church people. I have been harassed. And,
I'm so glad there wasn't
God
no church.
wants for you. God this, God that. Strangers that don't know me from a can of paint. Do you know the Lord? And bitch, yes, I do know the Lord. That was just my reaction. Bitch, yes, I do know the Lord.
But wait a minute. You know, I'm so glad I never had that experience in church. I really am. And
Well, no, they wasn't in church. They was out of church.
Yeah, I mean, but
in church, they were trying to pray me under the altar.
You know, I never put people up on a pedestal. I just never did. I don't care who it was. I don't care if it was quiet.
They dragged me to church, man. I had no choice.
No, but what I'm saying is, when I went to church, you know, I always thought it in a sense of, this is not the pastor standing before me. This is another man that has just doing a job, and that's how I always look. That's why I just like I didn't have that experience in church, and when I did, I'm glad that it made sense for me to get up and walk away. Let me tell you something. When I was living in Tennessee, this girl on my job, she was my supervisor. She invited me to her church. Her father was a minister. Her father was the pastor of the church, right? Came to church, invited me to church and stuff like that. He wanted me to play because they ain't have no piano player at their church. So they wanted me to play. And I was like, no, I don't want to play. So they made me, you know, get up in church, and I played, you know.
What ain't the comments coming up?
I played the organ for them. And then, so one day, he said that they was having a men's workshop at church.
Right, of course.
And I got there, Joseph, and the whole thing was about being anti-gay. I was like,
that's why I don't go to people's church.
This shit come from.
That's why I don't go to people's church.
I said, what the hell is going on? I was like, what the hell is going on here? And how the hell do I get out of here? Because these motherfuckers was looking at me like they were going to hang me, honey.
That's why I don't go to church. That's why you can't invite me to your church unless I know.
I ain't never had no problems like that in church.
And Ms. Lewis, I agree with you. I just happen to be gay. My parents happen to be straight.
Yeah.
That's what I tell them. The straight people need to stop having gay kids.
What's wrong with that?
No.
I just say, don't be mad at me, honey. Be mad at God, honey. He the one that created all this.
Oh, well, that's his church. I never.
He the one that created the deep dark chocolate, honey. So be mad at God, honey. When you look at it, next time you look at a gay person, don't be mad at that gay person. Be mad at God. Go tell him about it. Go tell God about it. Y'all, that's what y'all Christians don't do. Y'all don't go tell God. If you mad at him and you say, God, why the fuck did you make this goddamn person gay? Okay, and let him answer for you, honey. And see how it work out for you, cussing at the Lord. See how it work for you, cussing at the Lord and shit like that, child.
I ain't never put no minister or nobody pedestal.
I ain't never, me neither. I ain't never put no other
just another person,
human being in this world.
And I guess that's why they were mad, because they couldn't scare me.
Yeah,
because they started telling me about God and what. Let me tell you something. I remember when I probably was about 6, 8 years old. And this minister started trying to tell me about God, and I was like, why? And he was like, what do you mean, why? I said, well, make it make sense. Well, I didn't, at 6 years old, I didn't say make it make sense. I was like, well, prove it to me. My family is always in church, so there was always a minister or somebody around, and it was always Save JoJo.
Save JoJo.
Yeah, I'm like, well, I don't believe that. What do you mean? You don't believe in God? Why should I believe it? You ain't got proof. Prove to me he exists.
Well,
I used to challenge them and they couldn't answer me. I was like, Prove to me it exists. Well, the Bible, I said, that don't mean it's true. Little Red Riding Hood ain't true, and I read that in a book. They would get mad at me because I would challenge them. And then when I got older, it got worse. Because I'm like, I don't have to believe everything that I read. I was like, you make it make sense.
Would you have that look that you got on your face?
Yes, like make it make sense. Make me a believer, honey, because I don't believe nothing that you're saying right now.
See, I ain't never used to have conversations with people about
because you don't understand what it's like when your whole life is as a kid, not even as because see, when I was older, honey, they knew not to drive me because my mouth was a mess. But when I was a little kid, they would always, and I'm like, child, no.
I ain't never had nobody around me like that.
But Trinell, I grew up around a bunch of ministers and mothers in the church.
I mean, I grew up around
stand in the circle
but they
and
didn't talk like that to me.
Stand in the circle and let us pray for you. You need to do more boy things. You need to do this. And he needs to let him come to the boy retreat. My father
said it to me a couple times. He said it to me. My father said it to me a couple times. He was like, you need to learn how to watch football.
You want to play baseball? No.
Like
You want to play football? No, I don't want to get dirty. Child, that's when they should have knew I was a little queen. Huh?
You know what my father used to do? He used to always threaten me. He used to always threaten to me. He said, if I see you playing with your sister's dolls, I'm going to put you in a dress and send you outside. And I used to say, and I never believed him when he said it because I was like, why would he want to do that, honey, when he didn't want me to be what he was talking about? He kept on telling me I was being a sissy.
And I purposely would have got caught playing with the dolls
like,
just so I could be in the dress and go outside.
Wait a minute, what?
I would have. It was bad enough I was wearing my grandmother clothes around the house, her skirts and shit.
Wait a minute.
So what's the big deal if you would send me outside like that, honey? I didn't care. So y'all don't understand. I was that little boy, honey. I was that little boy.
Wait a minute.
I did not care. I still don't care as a grown ass man. I don't care.
Wait a minute. You said I would have purposely.
Honey, I would have had Barbie like, look, daddy, and skipping and jumping, honey. He would have probably whipped my ass because he would have realized, child, my son is a fairy. Because I would have purposely showed him, look, I'm playing with dolls. Whose dress am I going to put on?
Oh!
Where's my dress? I was unbothered, honey. Unbothered.
Wait a minute. I never would have thought of that.
Honey, I could take a towel and put it on my hair and make it look like hair.
Wait a minute. I would have never thought of that.
My grandmother get used to tired of me, honey, because she really looking for towels, honey, and I have them all over the house. Because I done whipped me up a hairstyle, honey, like a cartoon character. Honey. Had a swoosh right here, and the other side was laid up here, honey. And then if it didn't stay, I took me a little pin and pinned it. So my hair was right here. Don't play with me. Take my little t-shirt and tie it in a knot and pull it like this because I always had boobs, honey, because I was fat. Be walking around with my shirt in a knot, my little wig on, my little towel wig, walking around the house, honey. Unbothered. There was no way they not could have known I was a queen, honey.
Oh my God.
Unbothered. Unbothered.
And the other times you was Wonder Woman.
I had my little bracelets made out of cardboard, my little tiara made out of cardboard. I had my little towel on my head, and it had to cover like this, like Wonder Woman, just so that the little point was shown. Yes, honey, I was unbothered. Unmotherfucking bothered. Unbothered. And did somebody say something to me? Hey, Tyrone. Hey, Curtis.
Lord have mercy. Oh, thank you, Jesus. Thank you for sitting.
Honey, so when you tell me your stories, I was a little flame girl. Child. I was a flavor.
Yes.
Unbothered.
See, mine was tumultuous because I used to fight.
And then take it off and go outside and jump.
See, mine was tumultuous because I used to fight. Like you wasn't gonna call me that name.
Oh no,
and me not. You wasn't. No, that. See, to me, it wasn't about what it was. It was you was being disrespectful to me right now. I know you ain't being disrespectful to me right now.
I'm outside with the girls online. My name's JoJo. I'm Foxy. Finally dress me. I will blow your mind. Ooh, get it, girl. Ooh, I would be right there with the girls doing it. Unbothered. Unbothered. Unbothered.
Okay, I got
And then we
concerns.
go jump double
Wait a minute,
dutch.
I got concerns about that.
I was unbothered.
You used to do steps.
I sure did. Was outside doing steps with the girls, yes, and playing hopscotch.
I used to like to watch the girls do the steps, but
I would do it with them and shake my ass and shake my booty and get it with the girl. You couldn't tell me I wasn't a girl. You couldn't. I knew I was a boy, but you know, I wanted to be like the girls. If the girls could do it, why can't I?
You gave a lot.
I did.
You
Child.
gave a whole effect, child.
Let me tell you
You
something.
gave like, wait a minute, no. In the past time that we've been on here, you done gave several different effects, child.
Yes, I gotta get the people to look.
You gave all that when you was a kid too.
Oh, child. Let me tell you something.
Let me tell you the stuff that you told me that you do. Wait a minute, no. The stuff that you told me that you do. If I would have did that with my father.
No, but
I
you know the
wouldn't be
bad part.
sitting
You
here
know
with
the
you.
bad part of all that? I lived in the most dangerous projects in New York City and was unbothered. It was only me and both of our names was JoJo. Him and me, we were the biggest queens in the whole project. And unbothered. Unbothered. She was more of a queen than me. Because at least I walked around like a boy. Honey, she switched and had a little purse on her arm and everything. And you know back in that day, honey, you didn't do that.
Right.
It was just, but the boys
Yeah.
wouldn't
But there was
mess with
some
us.
of them that you like, there was some of them in our neighborhood and stuff like that people just didn't mess with.
The boys didn't mess with
It
us.
was like they do hair good. They do good hair. Like a lot of the straight men used to go to them to get their hair curled. Because remember back in the day, most of the men would go get their hair pressed or get finger waves.
Miss Lois, back then, child, I was a key, honey. That's all I hung out with was girls. I hung out with girls.
See, I was the opposite of you. All I hung around was dudes. That's it.
All I hung out with was girls.
And
Their
all the
boyfriends would
dudes
get
that I hung
mad.
out with, they were gay, but they were thugs.
And then I would get an attitude when they tell their boyfriends I'm gay. Oh, you don't have to worry about Joseph, he's gay. I'd be like, I'm not gay. Why would you say I'm gay? You don't tell a gay person they're gay before they're ready to admit they're gay.
Yeah, you don't do that.
I was doing all of that, but I would never say I was gay.
Child, that would take.
I was eccentric.
Child, that will break your spirit, child. That will break
I was
your ego.
eccentric.
Don't be calling me that before it's time, honey. This got to be aged and brewed.
And Rose said, you see that picture of your husband as the little one
Ooh.
on the stairs with my
Yes.
hand on my hip, unbothered.
When he showed me that picture, y'all, when he showed it to when I actually found it, I came upon it. He always told me about this picture. And y'all, when he showed me that picture and he had his hand on his hip and his little leg up.
And my leg too, did honey.
I said, what the joke? I said, you get a beat.
And I had to be like 6.
I was like, did you get a beat?
My mother took the picture. Why would I get a beating?
I would have got a beaten child. My father would have beat.
And the other one would be sitting on the stairs, slouched down like this.
My father would have child. I would have got a beating. I know I would have got a beating.
So I was like you know why? Because it just,
Joseph, I couldn't.
No,
do
you
that.
know what it was? Honestly, I'm be honest.
I got
You
a
know
beating.
what it was?
That's a beating, honey.
I just was being myself, and I didn't find nothing wrong with it. And nobody, like, they tried to stop me by
Who tried to stop you?
kind of telling, like, church. Like, they would send people.
You was in church like that?
I love it, honey. They knew I was a little queen. That's the problem. That's why everybody attacked me, because they knew I was a queen.
They had the prayer wheels, honey, around you.
Child.
They have you in a circle, child. Like when you couldn't get out. Did you pass out?
No.
Did you speak in tongues?
I said, move, I'm tired. Let me go.
Did you speak in tongues?
Who?
You.
Yeah, move, I'm tired. Get out of my way.
said, wait a minute.
When is this going to be over?
Joseph, they used to call you up to the altar and make you.
And I'd walk away. One time, this pastor, I was older, I was like this. And I walked up to the altar. I was going through something that week, right? So in the beginning, he like had me because he didn't know nothing about me. So in the beginning, when he was saying he had, like he roped me in, I ain't gonna lie. And then he asked me something and he saw that my tongue was pierced. And child, he went completely left when he saw that. This dumb motherfucker poured all this motherfucking oil on my head. When I tell you it was so much, it was dripping down. I had in contacts. The contacts was rolling like this. And I stood there and I balled up my fist and my mother looked at my sister and said, oh my God, Joe is going to punch him in the face. And I whispered to him, you better let God tell you that you about to get fucked up in here, bitch.
Wait a minute, you said that to the minister? I
sure did, because he was trying to make me pass out and shit. That wasn't going to happen. I don't pass out just because you want to slap me on my motherfucking forehead and you want to show, bitch. That ain't going to happen because you saw my tongue was pierced. You was fine in the spirit before you saw my tongue was pierced. And see, then you took over with the gay shit and thought that it was going to be all right. But that's not how it works. Now they have a little gay child, and they try to make him straight. And it's just a whole kiki to me. Then I married this child off. My condolences to the wife, honey, because you married a queen girl. Because somebody told me he was a queen, and then they put me in his presence when he was younger, and of course, the young queens because they flock to you, and they want to stay by your side because they found somebody that's like them, And it was like, you right, she's a woman. He's very nice, very nice person. So I'm not going to blow nobody up or expose anyone. But.
See, I ain't have those experiences in church. I didn't. I never had those experiences in church. I guess because I didn't put people up on a pedestal, number one. Number two is I really wasn't trying to hide who I was. I really wasn't trying to judge just who I was. You know what I'm saying? And so, but there would be times, honey, and my peers and stuff like that in school would try to mess with me and stuff like that. But then when they realized I can fight, because see, I always fought. I was one of them ones that fought, child. I was one of them queens, honey. Don't mess with me. I will wear your ass out. And then on top of that, my father was a police officer. So nobody ain't really mess with me no how, because they knew that's Calvin's son. That's Calvin's son. Say what you want to say, but that's Calvin's son. Don't be like my father handled business. School was a different thing. The boys, so I never know. I'm saying all this to say I never had those experiences. Thank you, God, that I did not have all those experiences. It was pretty tumultuous for me with the girls and stuff. Girls would say horrible things to me, and dudes would say even worse. And then all of them would kill me. All of them, they would be wanting to have. They'd be wanting to have a bitch. They want to have a bitch trying to sneak me in hallways and pump on me and stuff like that, child. That's why I don't pay that shit no mind, honey. Because I'm just one of those people that just believes that everybody's I'm telling y'all, I was a different type of child. Because, honey, the boys treated me like a girl. I'd be at the water fountain and they come up and hump my ass and I just drink a child. I was waterlogged, bitch. I look at people like because I wouldn't move. I just be Joseph. As long as they was humping, I was drinking, honey. They'd walk up behind me and squeeze my boobs and be like, oh, they soft. I'd be like, you want to squeeze me in? They treated me like a girl. They treated me just like a girl. I used to invite, speaking of cooking, I used to invite my little, in junior high school, I used to invite my little female friends over and I would cook for them. I'd cook them some corn and some rice and some fried chicken, honey. And then the boys found out and was mad because I didn't invite them and be like, you just like a girl. You just like to cook and stuff. I'd be like, I am. No, Miss Lois, I didn't do little queen stuff. I didn't. I couldn't. Like my dad was like I'm not gonna say I acted masculine or anything like that. I was just me. You know, I wasn't into all of that. I wasn't into all that. I wasn't into all of that.
See, maybe I didn't act, see, that was, I didn't act like that.
I mean, it
either.
came out. Trust me, it came out, child.
No, I never acted.
But
that was
just,
the one thing I never
that's
did.
just who I am.
But I'm saying I never did that.
Yeah.
I was just a boy.
Yeah, me too.
That was feminine.
I wasn't even feminine.
Like I wasn't finger popping and all of that.
Yeah, I wasn't.
Now I might, if you make me mad, you might get a couple of these and a few of these.
No, if you mess with me, you just got to deal with it like a dude. You want to act like a dude, want to be a dude, or you think you better than me.
And I would read you like a girl.
Let's go. I was always fighting. My
first reaction with boys was to act like a girl. When I say act like a girl, I'm talking about like a girl and sit there and read you and make you look stupid. And then if I had to pop you, I'd pop you. But my first reaction is to use my, because I will tell you, even to today, his first reaction is to hit, and my first reaction is to run my mouth.
No,
and then if I gotta pop you, I'll pop you. I ain't got a problem with popping you. But I learned how to argue from women. So I can go on for hours.
Yeah, me too. Me too. But no, I was never the one to like go back and forth and argue with somebody. I just popped you, period. Just popped you right in your face. Sometimes before you even said a word, as you was coming at me, my fist was out like this. Boom. I was just a fighter. I was a fighter. And I didn't care if I got my ass whooped. If I did, you better watch out because I'm coming back. Yeah.
And see, now I could say I acted like a little queen, but back then
I really didn't start acting like a little queen until I was like 20.
But I didn't even know what a queen was. I'm saying that now because I know what
I was about 20 years old.
I know.
And I was like really coming
I don't even want to know what happened when I turned 20.
I was like 20 years old and I was really just still coming into myself. So I didn't really mature. And, I didn't mature until I was like 25. Then I thought I was grown. I was on my grown folks' business. You know what I'm saying? So my personality and everything just changed. Just we was a little bit more mature. I must admit, I didn't really mature until I turned 40 years old. But I did mature a little bit at 30. But then 40, it was like, I was like, yeah, child, check your light bulb. If you ain't right, check your light bulb.
Just imagine if I acted like that without being out of the closet, what happened when I came out of the closet?
Oh, child. See, the stuff that you be telling me.
Child, when I tell you, honey, my mother, she gagged. Because I left out looking like a boy and came back looking like what is that, a boy or girl? I blonded my hair.
Do you remember the first day?
Yeah, the first day I went to the Octagon.
Yeah, but do you remember the first day you let your mama see you?
Yeah, I went to the Octagon.
Okay.
I came home that day. I got dressed. And not only did I get dressed, honey, I had on a rayon shirt. I had cut off some jeans and rolled them up like I saw the dudes did in the club. Because remember how you cut off your jeans and roll them up?
Right.
Rolled them up. Went to the mall. And I had on some Doc Marten shoes with the steel toe.
Mm-hmm.
And I went to the mall and I went and got my ears pierced. I went and got my nose pierced. Now, y'all know this was before Tupac and everybody else. So I'm a boy walking around with a pierced nose in the early 80s. I went home because I had a flat top. Well, I had like a Gumby. I had a Gumby. So I went and I brought me some Dark and Lovely Honey Blonde. And I went and brought me an S-Curl kit, honey. And I blonded my hair and I S-curled my hair. Thank God it didn't fall out because my dumb ass didn't know you shouldn't have did them both at the same time. Well, I did one and then washed it out and did the next one. Blonded it. So remember I said I had a Gumby. So all of this was curly and short and laid to the side, but all the blonde was coming into my face like this. With my pierced nose and my earrings. And I was like, hey, Mom, how you doing, girl? I was a queen the very next day.
What did your mother say?
Queen. But I'm talking finger popping, switching down the street, unbothered, didn't give a fuck.
What did your mother say when she first saw you?
Well, what is this? I said, well, you said I can do this when I got a job, girl. So I got a job, and this is didn't get used to it. And I was shaking my head because it was hair in my eye. I said, get used to it.
Child, I wish a millionaire would have done that. I wish a millionaire would have done that, honey. I wish me had done that, child. I wouldn't have no face right now, child.
Honey, when I tell
Do you know my mother and father have had the rings on me all my life? I was like, no, you better not do that.
Get used to it.
I had put on, one time I had put on a wig and I was on my way to my sister's house and I was gonna walk in her house with the wig on and I changed my mind, took that shit and put it in my bag, honey, and paid it. Because I was like, I did. And took it and put it in my bag and paid it, honey, and never, ever, ever, ever put it on again. I never put it on again.
And then everything was missing because I didn't know no other language. Everything was.
You know when it changed for me? My friends had taught me because this is a true story. We was going to DC for the first time. It was back in the early 90s when DC started to get popular and everybody started to go Memorial Weekend.
Mm-hmm.
That's when it first started getting popular. So my friends had taught me into getting a weave, and it was the Elites, the House of Elite. Mm-hmm. They had just that was their they had just opened the House of Elite. Devin was the father, and they was having a ball down in DC. So, that was like, the time when what my friends had taught me into getting a weave. And back then, all the dudes was getting weaves. Everybody, all the gay guys was getting weaves and getting a bob. And I had me a little bob because it was like Jermaine Stewart, very that. But yeah, that's what it changed for me when I realized that there was something. First I thought it was something sinister going on. It's like, what's going on? Okay, what's going on? What's going on? Like, I realized that was the day I realized I was gonna never be with no damn woman. And
honey, I had already been with a woman.
That weave, honey, that I got in my head. Oh, you couldn't tell me nothing. Oh, the boys.
That's how my hair was.
Matter of fact, you know when that was? That was when we filmed Paris is Burning.
Mm.
It was at the Elite Ball. And I was in Paris is Burning. I'm in that movie. Yeah. I got a weave, honey. I had wet and wavy. I had a little wet and wavy going down the side, child. You couldn't tell me nothing.
That's how my hair was because of the Gumby.
Mm-hmm. You couldn't tell me nothing. And I had hair. I had a Gumby too. I had hair.
No, but when I put the S curl in,
I S-curled myself. That's why I ain't got no hair. Y'all want to know why I ain't got no hair?
My sister used to
S-curled. The S-curl company. This should be mine. Okay, it should be mine. I S-curled my head to death. That's why it won't grow. And you see it, Joseph. It don't grow, do it? Mm-mm. It only grew up to a certain amount. S-curl.
My sister used to.
Y'all still with that S-curl? I used to put an S-curl in every week. I used to give myself a touch-up. I'm giving myself a touch-up.
Well, that's why you put it in every fucking week.
And then I graduated to a Bantu, no base relaxer. Oh, I'm just using a Bantu, no base relaxer every week.
Well, that's why I was coming out.
Sometime every other day. My hair used to be laid, child.
So I would escrow my hair for like
Joseph, my hair used to be laid.
I was laid, before I escrow my
This hair was laid. You would have thought I had Indian in my family. Oh my goodness. You would have thought I had Indian in my family.
My hair was red and it was coming down like this. And if y'all know who Woody Woodpecker is,
I was a young tender.
You ain't gonna do something with that little Woody Woodpecker hairstyle you rolling around with?
I was a young tender child. You couldn't tell me nothing.
I'm glad I ain't met you with that weave on.
I was not to be played with, Joseph. Let me tell you something. I was not to be played.
Honey, my hair was blonde for so long when I
You thought I was a piece when you met me, honey. You just imagine what I was like before you met me. I was
you said, bitch, why did you dye your hair black? I said, bitch, my hair is black. He's like, I would have never known you've been blonde for years.
Okay. I'm trying to picture you with a Gumby. I've seen pictures of you with a high top. You look like a totally different person, but same shade, same shade. Them eyes right there, honey. I don't care how big or small you get. Them eyes right there, them looks you be giving the girls. Mm-mm. But you know what,
Those were
Joseph?
fun days.
Okay, y'all, we gonna end this show. So this how I want to end it, right? The one thing that we can feel blessed about and look forward to is that each generation gets a little bit less and less and less and less ignorant. Because the ignorant ones is dying because they old and mean and surly. That's what's happening. So it'll be over soon, honey. All those people with that ignorance are they're gonna die. You're gonna die. You're in danger, Molly. You're in danger. Stranger danger. All you people out there that's thinking and being ignorant about stuff like that, trust me when I tell you, you're gonna die. You're gonna die soon. You're gonna die, and whatever your legacy is about what your views and feelings are, they're going to become invalid, null and void. That's ain't that what Janet said in that song she sang for Tyler Perry movie, null and void, honey. They gonna come out void. So, child, go ahead, child.
I just wanted to talk about that picture because it bothered my spirit.
That was really like that's
the picture didn't bother my spirit.
That was
people thought about the picture bothered my spirit. So that's why
that's
the picture. Really, there was nothing wrong with the picture. And kudos to that little boy. I hope you grow up to be a chef if that's what you want to do.
Yes, too.
And I hope
that's
you
what I
grow
was
up
thinking.
And have your own restaurant, your own businesses, more than one, and do your thing.
That's what I was thinking. I was like, oh, he's gonna be a little chef.
I really do.
Yeah, so
that's what we should be encouraging. That's what you should see that picture and see, not see it and go, that's so gay.
Yeah,
but anyway, y'all, we're gonna end on a high note.
Yes, we are.
Hi.
Yes, happy Friday to everybody.
Don't I look amazing? That's the high note for y'all. Don't I look amazing?
You know what?
You see the sparkle in my eye, even though I'm sleepy.
There is no need for it.
Oh, we are going to end this on a high note. I have to say this because you know my husband always says that I don't give him credit for whatever. My husband cooked the most amazing chicken wings last night.
We're going to talk about that tonight.
Lips, you ain't lying about that ranch seasoning.
Oh, that ranch seasoning?
Baby, that was the
I got my entire life.
My husband can fry some chicken. I ain't gonna lie. Mel can fry some chicken. Minnie can fry some chicken, and Minnie don't burn chicken either.
Fry some chicken.
Baby, that ranch seasoning. That
wanted for me in the kitchen, honey.
And with the ranch dressing on it.
And we had the French fries with the ranch dressing on it, and the ranch that ranch seasoning is to no order, honey. We're gonna talk about that tonight, too, y'all.
We'll talk about that tonight, but be here tonight, honey, because you'll get the recipe.
Yes,
because
I'm gonna do a tutorial and I'm gonna do a cooking show on that one. Yeah, I got to do that. I got to do that. Ooh, baby.
I'm glad you enjoyed it, Miss Lloyd. Go ahead.
What? Child, I had a thought. No, child, it was just a thought, child. You know how your brain just...
That'd be good on vegetables too. And some broccoli. And some string beans. Yeah, that too.
Yeah.
But anyway, y'all.
I want some more fried chicken. I'm good, man.
Please
some leftovers.
Follow us on all social media because we eat a lot of meat. Please follow us on all social media platforms. That will be Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, Snapchat, and of course right here on YouTube. Make sure you hit that like and subscribe button. And if you want to become part of McCray King's King, then hit that join button and join the platform. Become a lord or a lady for $4.99 or a knight for $9.99. Membership has its privileges, make sure that if you can or you will, share us out. Share us out to your social media as well so people can know who the McCray Kingz are. You enjoy us, so don't keep us a secret from everybody. Tell a friend. Also, make sure you check out the McCray Kingz Boutique for everything McCray Kingz and Dare to be Different. Why wouldn't you want to be dare to like? Why wouldn't you want to dare to be different? Why would you want to be the same? And you can have coffee with me in the morning on your mug.
Yeah.
That's the brightest part of your day. I am the sunshine in your life. Don't make me sing. I am the sunshine in your life. Anyway, y'all, Please, if nobody tells you today that they love you, know that me and Tremel do. And there's nothing you can do about it. And also, walk in love, peace, sunshine, and happiness. And we will see you tonight at 7:30
Yes.
p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And remember, it's what?
T. McRae.
All damn day.
Bye-bye.
Later, y'all.